Let's go get ourselves a Sten.
Yep.
Then
So
we
tell
can
me
get
something,
the heck out of
Maelinn.
here.
Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Alright, Sten.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And what if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Alright. Maybe if I bug you enough, you'll finally be like, this is why I frickin' did it, instead of being a big ol'...
Who should we take?
I think it's fine the way it is right now.
Okay. Let's proceed.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Maelinn, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Warden senses tingling. On it.
Don't Warden sense tingling. Really?
Maelinn is a nerd.
I don't think so.
Less fighting, more dying, blast you! Let's get started.
I am done with that. Begin the onslaught. It's your time to die. Show me what you got. Another corpse for the pile.
There's someone over
I
here.
sense something drawing near.
Yes, I sense something drawing near. Could it be this guy charging directly toward you?
Let's end this. How about you?
Alright, that's that.
We had at him.
A fancy vase.
Us! Someone help us!
Come now, defend yourself. This should be
Your time to die.
This should be easy.
Nice.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome, for I am the
Name's
greatest.
Bodon Feddick, merchant and
Greatest
entrepreneur.
hero.
This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my
Why
boy.
is your son a shoe?
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I'm not going the same way, trust me.
Fair enough. Allow me to say thank you again, and bid you farewell. Say goodbye, my boy.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
What nice dwarves.
Yep. Well, moving on.
Bad dreams, huh?
Must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember?
Yeah,
See,
yeah, I get
part
it.
of being
You're
a
very
Grey
clever.
Warden is being
Pats
able
you on
to
the
hear
head.
the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them.
Yeah, no
The
shit. I just
Archdemon,
didn't
it
want to talk about it, dude.
talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
You could have told me earlier.
I know, I've just been so distracted with the, massacre of all my friends and the war and all that. Sorry. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Alistair disapproves, -3. Maelinn, why you gotta be so blunt? So let's take a look around. We got our camp set up. There's Dog,
Yep.
Alistair, Leliana. Here's Sten. Here's Morgan. And here's...
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. Now, before you say anything, I do recall that your business is private. But I saw your camp and couldn't help but stop. Is there anywhere safer to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Well, what are you selling?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
You're free to stay, just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Do we need anything that they have?
I don't think so.
Alright.
Let's take some time to chat with people.
Yay.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Yeah, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
You're bad at stories. Haha, you're hilarious.
I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You don't seem like the religious sort.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Do you think Duncan took pity on you? Because I would.
I don't
Pitiable.
know.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe. When he came looking for recruits, I just remember praying fervently to the Maker that he would pick me. I'll always be thankful.
So
to
how
Duncan
old were
for
you? Like
recruiting
7?
me. If it hadn't
No.
been for him, you know, I would never... I wouldn't have...
I shouldn't have brought him up.
No. It's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be... It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
There.
Alright. Let's talk to Liliana.
Okay.
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was life like in the...
Chantry Cloister.
Yeah.
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the
Sounds like a
cloister,
pain in the ass.
away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities,
Everything's a
I
pain in the
found
ass
peace.
to you.
And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was
That's
not
creepy.
perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Yeah, you bet it is.
Yes, they tend to be self-righteous.
Yeah.
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
I don't really want the Maker looking in on me anyway, especially not when
Maybe
I'm
I
trying to
am
use the
wrong.
bathroom or like
But
whatever.
it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Alright.
Okay, Sten.
No one's here is very talkative.
Why are we
They just
stopping?
kind of talk for a while and it's like, nope, I'm done.
I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
What's your hurry, you big
What a
hurry
strange
face?
language you speak. You say hurry where I would say duty.
Tell him about your people. I don't think he will, but whatever.
No.
Are they all as annoying as you are? Never mind. Forget
As you wish.
And last but not least,
I really
our
wish
mage
that was a
friend,
dialogue
Morgan.
option. Are they all as obnoxious, as annoying as you are?
What do you wish of me?
He's not annoying at all. He just doesn't want anything to do with you.
I'd like to
He thinks you're annoying.
discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why
Can
are
I
you
touch
still
your butt?
here? Let's try the other option.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Wait, she's a shape changer? She never actually changed shape. When's this?
Well, that's because I
supposed to-
didn't tell her to. But yeah, that's the thing she can do in battle.
That's cool.
I was
did
not
you
born
grow up?
such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
But it's just a legend, right?
So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Do you spend a lot of time with an animal?
There
Are you
were
a furry?
nights when the wilds called to me. 'Tis true. You look
So
upon
you
the
are a
world
furry.
around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But
So
my
can you
life
show
is
me your
as a human.
personas?
I am under no illusions to the contrary.
She can show you her personas later.
Can you change to other human forms?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
What a shame. Looks like... that's all.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk, let us proceed lest the dust gather on us.
Morgan and Miss Andre. We gained 4 points. Yay!
That's I was gonna say something, then I decided not to say it, and then I blawed.
And let's talk to Dog.
Oh, why, you little...
Are you harassing my doge?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Well, he is a war dog.
He growls angrily at Alistair.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.